we're doing a video rendering test between the Google Pixel 3a XL and the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. So we're going to render a 2 GB video at 720p, 60 frames per second, better quality bitrate. So we're going to see which one finishes first. The Huawei Mate 20 Pro is in normal mode, and there's no other mode in Google Pixel 3a XL. Okay, both of them have started already, so 0% for both phones. We will come back at the 25% mark, 50% mark, 75% mark, and 100% mark, whichever phone finishes first. Then we will see the gap. Okay, the Google Pixel 3a is now at the 25% mark, while the Huawei Mate 20 Pro is at the 21% mark. So surprisingly, the Pixel 3a is ahead of the Mate 20 Pro. Remember, this is not the Pixel 3, this is the Pixel 3a series with the mid-range Snapdragon 670 chip compared to the Kirin 980 chip. So it's surprising that the Pixel 3a XL is ahead. The mid-range chipset is ahead over the flagship chipset. Let's come back at the 50% mark. Okay, the Pixel 3a XL has now reached the 50% mark, 51% mark. Well, the Mate 20 Pro is at 38%, so there's a 13% difference between the two. So it's surprising that the 3a XL is ahead over the Mate 20 Pro. The Snapdragon 670 chipset is actually winning against the Kirin 980 chipset. Let's come back at 75%. Okay, the Pixel 3a XL is now at 75%, and the Mate 20 Pro is at 55%. So 76, 55, 21% lead. So we'll come back at 100% and see what happens from there. Okay, the Pixel 3a XL is at 99% and 100% there, 100%. And the Mate 20 Pro is at 72%. So the Pixel 3a XL has a 28% lead over the Mate 20 Pro when reaching 100%. Now, again, disclaimer, the Mate 20 Pro is in normal mode. There's no performance normal mode with the Pixel 3a XL. It's just default. Now, the Pixel 3 XL, the big brother, with a more powerful Snapdragon 845 chipset, had a 35% lead over the Mate 20 Pro when I did this test before. And the Mate 20 Pro, when performance mode is turned on, had an 8% lead over the Pixel 3 XL when I ran this similar test. So, given that fact, when the Mate 20 Pro is in performance mode, it will beat the Pixel 3a XL. But in normal mode, it's impressive that the Pixel 3a XL with a much more inferior Snapdragon 670 chipset compared to the powerful Kirin 980 chipset, it still won. That's Google's software optimization despite the limited specs. Impressive. Okay, the Mate 20 Pro is at 99% now, so after 3 minutes, finally it finishes. So it's around the same gap with the Pixel 3 XL. The Pixel 3 XL had a 35% advantage. The Pixel 3 XL 845 Snapdragon 845 had a 35% advantage, and the Pixel 3a XL with the Snapdragon 670 had a 28% advantage. So that's Google's software optimization at work. Now, I probably won't do a performance mode test anymore because the Mate 20 Pro will win. It beat the Pixel 3a. It beat the Pixel 3 XL. It will beat the Pixel 3a XL definitely. So there's no need for that.